but Hype just got destroyed and Venom in the water. And he's probably wondering, what the hell are you guys doing? I just said I'm going to go for a swim, and you guys all go and die. And look at them, Marcus Gaming. They're like, wait, he's somewhere nearby. And Venom's like, nope, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm just going to swim away. But he is taking damage, unfortunately, and he needs to resurface there. I mean, this guy's trying to break a world record by swimming underneath, but that's very risky. And he's swimming away. Where does he go? XP.
Oh,
There's
is
nowhere.
he going to get spotted out? Though I don't even think he has enough meds on him. But talking about Powerhouse, I do believe I saw a knock over there. Iconic getting knocked out. Nova King lying flat on his stomach, trying to get some damage done. Mr. Hyozu is opening up and gets another knock on Nova King. Dark and Zebra are going to be the last two members remaining. But have a look. Zebra is going for a revive right on the other side of this rock.
No.
Does Hyozu go and get that knock? He gets that knock as well. Iconic is out. Now, talking about clutches, we just saw something happening by Max Caution. Mr. Hyozu over here is on a little bit of a rampage of his own. Dark is the last guy standing. Is this going to be in their favor? Powerhouse, we just talked about them play. Reduced to a one-man squad. The cast is cursing full effect. Ladies and gentlemen, play is going to be my co-conspirator over here.
Hold on, Shadow's going fishing. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, wait, what the F? What? He's bending grenades. The guy is insane. This is like some Super Saiyan level stuff going on here. And Shadow is going fishing, and there are 3 fish in the water, and they are in a whirl of pain. So they gotta make a decision. Do they drown? Or do they get themselves up? And Surya's like, no, you're not going to go anywhere. I need my proteins. I need that fish in my tum-tum. And Max Cash from above is looking for more. He's looking to rain down the pain. And my God, these have been some of the easiest fights that Marcos Gaming have ever had. And look at this. This is illegal. This is illegal.
Oh my goodness.
Explosive fishing
This is
illegal.
torture. And boom! There goes that. Talk about shooting fish in a barrel play. This is just what? What are we witnessing? Sandhawk, you have not been a disappointment so far. But amazing play over here. Max Tosh is on a rampage, buddy.
Listen. Marcus Gaming know how to bend nades, all right? They can make it like go left and right, but hold on. The action doesn't stop in Sandhog, which is why I love this goddamn map, because we see a knock coming in, and that is looking interesting indeed. But in the meantime, Swag is like, you know what? What? I thought that was a free kill there.
Forget the fact that Avatar is the last airbender. We have another airbender over here with the way he just threw that grenade, and I loved it. I mean, if that was a glitch, I mean, can we have more of these kind of glitches? Because that just looked amazing on our screens. It just threw us completely off. But
can he bend bullets as well? I don't know. I mean, like,
if you think about it, can an earthbender actually bend metal?
Technically speaking, yeah. But you know what? I'm more thinking about this the comic, which is made into a movie. The Angelina Jolie one with the guy who plays Professor X. I forgot his name. James McAvoy. McAvoy.
McAvoy.
His name? Yeah. The one Wanted. Where they bend bullets.
I got it.
Right?
I got it. Yeah.
But in the movie, they can only curve a bullet. Our men from Marcos, they made that thing bounce 20 times in the air. I don't even. I mean,
Sandhawk is full of surprises right now. Let's just be honest. I mean, we've seen some extraordinary things that normally we don't see. Starting off with the zone, then all the people gone fishing, then all the people drowning. I mean, it is just. Thank you, gods of PUBG, for making it so interesting. But coming back to the action, we did see Fnatic, I do believe, spot out Orange Rock across the water, and Megastars over here trying to swim across. Godlike Smokey gets knocked out, and he gets spotted by a Servi. That is going to be a big blow to them. And Gronton goes down as well. Godlike at the receiving end of things, down to 2 members. And this is not the start that they were looking for this day.
No one's looking. It's weird. How many deaths have happened in the water so far? Look,
that's what I was just going to say.
The water's really nice, all right? I'm not even kidding. It's summer here in India. It's freaking hot. I want to jump into it. And I get it. You want to go skinny dipping. But when there are other teams with guns, you don't want to jump inside of that. I don't know what some of the decisions have been. A couple of teams have been unfortunate getting caught out, and they had no option, and that's why they got murdered by Megastars. But hold on to the thought. Cronton will finally meet his Mega. Ted is going to finish him off, and Gil now. Gil and Kings, they have a lot of work to do, man. And Godlike, we're talking about Godlike and Powerhouse jumping into the fray, but they just came in and just got slapped down. Powerhouse is down to one member, and Godlike might be just down to one member is what King hasn't spotted out. And Strider, the moment he lands a bullet, and now he knows where one is, and he's also aware where Gil is, he can potentially just fall back a little bit, team up with his teammates, and do what Synergy do best, hunt like a pack.
I mean, this fight is taking place right north of the ruin, so they don't really have to move aside right now. Now, Godlike, they've got to be a bit careful. They've got to be patient. They've got to try and make Synergy make a mistake, which is, asking for a lot at this stage, to be honest with you. Of course, we had a look at Strider, the MVP from the match where they got the chicken dinner. These boys are going to be relentless. They know they have the enemy cornered. They know that, right? And they're going to try and do what they do best, get those kills and climb up even higher on the kill points. But one thing not in favor of Godlike right now is the separation. I'd say about 40, 50 meters separate the two members. So that is going to be a little bit of an issue if either or one of them gets knocked out. But Gil, of course, over here just trying to relay some information. I guess their saving grace right now is going to be that they're hoping that the zone kind of shifts away from them, forcing Synergy to, basically leave them alone.
Yeah, speaking of the zone, it's still pretty good for everyone right now. Apart from Rocks from Team Celtics, still in the blue, but he's making his way into safe zone. The circle will be shrinking in right now, however. But things are looking quite troublesome here for Megastars. Vexy's going to drop. That's going to be Vampire who's going to get the drop here from Orange Rock. And here they come pouncing in and they're just mowing them down. Veer is going to find the kill. Daljeet finishes off Encore, executes them gangland style on their knees on the floor. And Paradox far, far away sheds a couple of tears. My friends, I will avenge you someday in the future. But in a 1v4, this man, I mean, he's good, but he's not Vexy.
I mean, okay. You just said what I was going to say right now. But Orange Rock, they've got to be careful. They are on a high right now. Meanwhile, IND is picking up a fight with Dead Eyes Guy, if I'm not mistaken. But Snack getting a knock over there on our kill feed. Now, is Paradox going to pull off a Z-God over here? Do you think that is in the works right now? Is he going to get up, get a couple of knocks, rush, get a squad wipe? Or is Orange Rock going to live to fight another day? But coming to the fight, let's just come to that in a second. Snacks over here finishing Monk. I do believe that was Trance, in fact, to finish him. So 2 members down from Elementrix play. And again, not a good start from the teams from Group E.
Dead Eyes, yep, this is not looking good at all. The Illusion, he is on his knees and he will unfortunately have to kiss the server goodnight and goodbye. He's down. Interesting, this is crazy though. 44 players left live XP out of 64. 20 dead, but every team is still in the running. That means so many teams. Sorry,
I made a tiny mistake again. I beg your pardon. I just saw Elementrix in the backdrop, and they're doing good. They're doing good. I apologize. I apologize. It was Deadeye, guys.
Listen, it's all right. No one knows what's going on. It's that insane. Wadu sir running away behind Team Minus looking for him. I wish someone could fly the chopper.
I was just going to say that.
That'd be fun, right? Like get on top of that with a couple of machine guns, like rattling down bullets. That would be terrifying.
Talk about a bird's eye view.
Paradox is doing his best cosplay of a bush right now, and it's a very successful cosplay. They haven't spotted him out yet, and he's just trying to just bide his time. Just wait for Orange Rock to leave the vicinity so he can do his very best to stay alive for as long as possible. But for the time being, there's nothing he can do. He does not want to take this fight, and he should not be. He's actually in a very safe position. You can see kind of smack in the center there. The circle's going to be shrinking in right now, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it's going to go north. It's going to go north.
I'm not going to even question you, man. If it's going to go north, if you say it's going to go north, it's going to go north.
That's pretty much north right now. That is pretty much right. And Fix's wish might also come true. We might have a little bit of a cliff battle over there.
It could be a cliff battle. I don't mind those. I like these little bit of cliff battles here. But Fnatic are in a good spot, but they might want to migrate. Now, here's the thing. There's a river. There's a little bit of a... It's not a stream, it's a river. separating them from the landmass where they really want to be. Now, if you watch the documentaries of the African savanna plains and the Serengeti, when you see the water buffaloes and the Cape buffaloes, my bad, and the gazelles trying to cross on over, they get eaten by crocodiles. And usually when that happens, it's a disastrous sight indeed. Now, I'm not sure if the members of Fnatic have watched these documentaries, but they are aware there are other crocodiles waiting on the other side of that bank, and that is a decision that they have to make. Now, if you were in their shoes, XP, what do you do right now? They still have some time to work with. Do you cross or do you just hold on and wait?
Talking about documentaries, and you did mention the Nile crocodiles and all that. You remember that one documentary where that gazelle is drinking at the water, the crocodile, I beg your pardon, comes up, snaps, but he just jumps out of his way. So it can go either way. They can survive, or they can actually get, again, we've seen a lot of crates being formed in the water. They do not want to find themselves in that position. So we're going to have to wait and watch. Perhaps the zone might do a little bit of a U-turn. It might actually be in their favor. I think that is what they are hoping for. But I think, see, they have that little compound up top, right? It's a high ridge compound. It is, they have a massive drop below them. So for them to quickly swim across is not going to be a hassle, especially keeping in mind since all the teams on the other side of the water are already going to be engaged with one another. And they might just, slip in like ninjas in the shadows and do a lot of damage from behind. But meanwhile, we are going to be focusing on a little bit of a face-off between UME and Synergy. Boy, man, Synergy have been on quite a roll today. Chicken dinner, almost getting 2 more. These boys have been grunting and just punching out in every direction. Those 14 kills in the last game was just something out of a storybook, to be honest with you. And again, they got caught out because of the zone, because of the position they were in. They are definitely going to try and change this. But IND in the background, as you can see, UME is going to possibly be, engulfed by the enemy in some time. They're off to a different start because they haven't had the best start today, Blay. But they got the first knock.
They have. And right now, I think they just play... Ooh, Survey. Ooh, the bullet is grazing him. But he's going to find some cover for right now. But that crosshair of Kiki, the scope, zoned into his position. But... for Synergy, they have a number of players alive. In the meantime, look at Team Extreme. Look at how high up they are. And the dude, Lebowski, get out of there. Get out of there, son. And he will survive for now, but it's going to be... Before that, he actually gets a knock. And this is a return fire being head out. And Max Cash now, he has had his fill of fish, having fished for quite a while. But now he's got to make a run for it. The zone is ahead of him. And all the fish in his belly, slowing things down. Which is why you don't eat so much before you go for a run. But they should be fine for the time being. Circle's still not going to be doing too much of damage. He's going to pop in a few painkillers as the dude is going to find Pmpl Man, who's going to find his maker. Circle shrinking in, and we're going to find the next zone in about... there we go. Oh, my lord. Megastars Orange Rock haven't had to move. Ever.
I wonder if Paradox is still there, though. I think he's still there. Have a look on the left. Paradox is still cosplaying a bush. What? That is going to be amazing right now. I mean, Orange Rock, these guys know how to stay in the zone. These guys, they know something that we don't know, of course, Blay. But I think they have to act on it right now.
Yeah, indeed. And this is something which we didn't see in the past 4 games so far. Orange Rock have been nowhere to be found the entirety today. And suddenly, it looks like normal services have resumed. But Entity are still there on top. Careful there, buddy. That slope is very slippery indeed. He's going to find Surya. And he is going to get the knock on him. Now, on top. Trying to get on top as high as he is, just sliding down the slopes. It's like kids just, sliding down the slopes as we used to do back in the day when we were young and before there used to be people driving around hills, knocking kids around. But on top, rattling up bullets, the dude's on his knees. It's actually the zone, and it's going to be a free kill for on top. He's going to peek out white, and he's going to tap away patiently, and it's going to get the kill on the Surya and onto the dude. The Strider's going to shred through Gil. Gil on his knees right now, but Strider in the blue. He's got to make a run for it. Godlike get eliminated. That's a terrible start for the team whose everyone's eyes were on jumping into this game. This was the first game as well, and that's disastrous indeed, XP.
I think they went out with the 1 kill, if I'm not wrong. So 2 points, 4-13 for them. That is not going to be our outing they were looking for. But again, they still have that third position. Again, 4 games in hand. So it's all right, Godlike fans out there. Take it easy. Take it easy. Your boys might actually pull a major miracle, not a miracle, since they're already leading the pack. They might come back tomorrow. Again, that's the thing, Blay. This is what I've seen with God. Like they have a slow start. I mean, they need some time to pick up momentum. A week in between kind of puts them out of contention, but I'm sure they are going to be changing that around tomorrow. Meanwhile, Synergy over here are going to be trying and getting well as high up as they can, but there is a massive bridge in front of them, and they're going to be meeting up Elementrix, if I'm not wrong, because I do not see any position how they're going to make their way across from there.
I just want to point out that Paradox's backpack looks like one of those backpacks you carry when you're in school. And he's sitting in the corner without the dunce hat, though, and he's just sitting there. He's like, "I'm just gonna cosplay being a bad student. It's fine." He doesn't even have a gun out. He's like, "Yeah, I'm good here. I'm good here. Just don't look in my direction."
And Doc's alive too. He's keeping the hopes of Powerhouse alive. This guy again, always. I think if Powerhouse is ever pinched in, somehow or the other, Doc comes out. And remember, we started a petition for Hugger Rock Day. I mean, he pretty much is behind another rock right now. And, well, Marcus Gaming, 8 kills to their names. These boys put up a good show, but out in 15th position. They've been coming out strong today. They've actually put up quite a good show. But Z got over here on the bridge, making sure that he cuts off anyone coming behind.
Are Fnatic underneath TSM?
I think they are. I think they are. Wait, as you talk about it, there you go. They are swimming in.
Oh, no.
But I think they've been spotted out. I think Neo might have an idea where Fnatic is. This can be actually catastrophic for them, but now they have given the sound away. On top, getting knocked out by a grenade, and with that, Elementrix is going to be bowing out in the 14th position. Neo definitely knows that there's an enemy nearby, and Jonathan, he scopes a grenade, he lobs it. He gets knocked out by Ash instead. Can Neo save him right now? Wait a second. Powerhouse is out. Talk about Doc. He gets eliminated. I am going to shut up right
now. No way! Oh, I'm sorry.
I saw that.
How? How do you lose that fight? You had the high ground advantage and TSM Entity getting a little too over-eager, and finally, the fish have bitten back. They thought they were just salmon in the water. No, they were sharks. And Strider off your knees, honey. Oh, that's going to hurt. Your ankles have to be cracked right now, as Celts will be knocked out. Hype's going to hit the ground as well, and one by one they fall. Strider and Austin. Austin alive on a sliver of health, and this zone is definitely shrinking in. They need to make a run for it, and I do believe they have found some safety in the cluster of rocks. And like you said, XP, it's going to come down to a cliff battle here.
Wadu, sir, on the other hand, from out of the blue, he is popping off shots on IND, making sure he gets as much damage as he can. And I think he did get a knock on a couple of the members. That is going to be a big blow for IND, as I, in fact, do see 3 members knocked out. Meanwhile, Mavi is taking the fight with Team Extreme. He gets his first knock. Orange Rock, are they going to have to move? They are going to have to move. And you know who is in the zone right now?
Oh, no.
Megastars Paradox is in the zone. Austin, can he make it inside? He does. IND gets eliminated, courtesy of Dead Eyes Guy, who is, you know, he's going to lose out as well because he was out in the blue. He had nowhere to go. That is the thing about these cliff fights. If you get caught up there, you have to just pray to the gods of PUBG that the zone comes your way, because if it doesn't, my friend, you are in for quite a spanking.
You are indeed. And the problem is this circle, it's actually favoring Synergy. If Strider can make his way there, the problem is we also have Mumba right at their heels, as we have Orange Mavi getting the kill, as the zone will take out, rather the he will eventually bleed out one of the members. Fnatic, though, Scout and Oace trying to keep the dreams alive in this game. Down to 15 and 6 teams left in the server. Oace and Scout for Fnatic just proning around the rock. They have that rock for cover for now, but eventually they'll have to move. And a second to do that, there's a team who are orange and ready and waiting to mow them down when it does happen, though. And Mavi's going to actually make a run for it. And they're going to do it again. Orange Rock, Mavi pushing ahead of the rest of his team as a recon, once again leading by example, and then the rest of them follow up. Kiki healing up, Vampire providing covering fire. Spots on Kiki, scoped in, jacks a few shots, and it's going to be Kiki down for the count, on his knees bleeding out, and a Vampire not wasting any time, finishing him off as well. That's one more kill for Orange Rock. 8 kills now as Scout and Oace. Oace needs to get res here, and Scout, he needs to heal himself first. There's no time. Oace is done for, and Scout is going to be all on him to push into the safe zone and try and keep his team's hopes alive deep into this game.
I mean, he's the last man standing, but meanwhile, Strider over here is trying to put on the world of pain on the members from I do believe it is going to be Mumba Esports against our odds. These guys are still in this game, but Megastars are down to one last man, and we get a knock on Bhishma. Is Pansing going to be able to do it? He does. Synergy getting eliminated in 6th position with 7 kills to their names, and Mumba are putting up quite a spectacle for us to see. Meanwhile, Paradox is still chilling in this little bit of a shack. He's like, you know what? I'm the last guy standing. I'm going to try and get this position points. Fnatic getting eliminated. Scout finally getting caught out. We are down to the last 4. Is he going to get that knock? Oh my goodness. Paradox on such low HP. Demon over there would have been, oh my goodness, I took his name and he goes down. Demons gets spotted out by Bhishma, unleashing that inner warrior finally down to the final 3. Mumba versus Megastars versus, surprise, surprise, Orange Rock are finally showing up to this day.
Yeah, they want to close out the day at least on a good note, and they have, again, it's a classic Orange Rock, right? Smack in the center of the circle for the entire game, and they have all 4 players alive. You can look at the winner chicken dinner forecast. They have a 57.14 chance of winning this, and that's a lot indeed. Paradox has got to go for a run right now, but instead just going to play the heal battle because he knows his position has been compromised, and Bhishma looking around trying to find something, and Paradox is going to make a run for it right now. He could still make it though, but it's bleeding out. He's bleeding out, still healing it off. He's hoping that Mumba and Orange Rock, they battle it out and they kill each other. And I think Mavi is aware. Look at both the teams. Leave him alone.
Who is going to get Paradox? And he moves. Mavi's going to shoot. Does he get it? Who got it? Viru got it.
Viru gets it.
Now, this is going to be interesting. 2 teams. It's going to be a 4v6. If they had some grenades to rain down right now, these guys are in a bit of trouble. But oh my goodness, the zone is still in favor of Yomi. These boys are lucky. A grenade comes up. That is a beautiful knock. Bhishma getting knocked out by Viru. That was perfect trajectory. They are going to move away. This knock can be devastating, but it just slips a bit too much. Oh my goodness. Play, I'm not even kidding. Had that grenade been timed a second better, we would possibly have had a catastrophic event take place right before our eyes. 3 players of OR might have been knocked, but oh my goodness, just look at the zone. It is still favoring both the teams, and I think I don't know. I want to see if Bhishma has enough meds. It's going to come down to a heal battle, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, but the thing is, if Bhishma can do the heal battle, Pansing can shoot down. They can shoot down and do a lot of damage. Or
they jump and hail all the gods. And oh my goodness, it's going to slip off. Wait a second, don't give us a heart attack, Bhishma. One wrong foot, you can fall.
Oh, you madman.
Oh my goodness, he gets knocked. Of course they're going to spot you. Of course they're going to spot you. Bhishma getting knocked down again. How are we supposed to talk about this?
I don't know.
It is inevitable.
I don't know.
Bond saying they're out of meds. They're out of meds. Is that grenade good? He lobs it. Again, no.
The angle is off. The angle is off. They're hugging the wall, and now it's just going to underhand it. That's again going to be too deep. It doesn't work. The nades are landing.
We know where this is going, right?
It's going to be Orange Rock. There's no way to lose this one. The zone, it's going to be the final one now. He's going to go for the res here. Now, they do have nothing. I don't think they have any nades. They have one more nade.
Had this been a classic game, all these revives over here would actually have helped them get those points and go up in the Conqueror tables. But this is not a classic game. I mean, against all hope, these boys are pretty much out. Pansing might go for it. Well, I mean, for me to even use the word heal battle with 1 first aid is not a good idea. Wait a second. They need to time those proper. I think they're smoking them out. I think they're going to smoke them out. They're going to jump. They're going to jump.
No way.
They're
dead. They're dead. If
yeah, but they have one last hurrah. And it's
guns out.
2, 1.
Go for it.
Go. Is he going to jump? Go, Pansing, go.
Please jump.
Can he gun them down? Imagine if he actually gunned them down from above. No, he does not. How do you cast that?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea how to cast that, but that was hilarious. But
fun.
Hey, they've had a good day today, right? They've had a couple of good placings, but in the end, it looks like momentum has returned for Orange Rock. They win it, keeping all 4 players alive as well in the final circle.